Hello, my dear students of class 9th. In this video, we are going to study Unit 2 of the book Employability Skills. And the name of the chapter is Self-Management Skills, where we understand how to manage yourself in any situation. The situation can be emotional. You may have some thoughts, or there can be the behavioral changes inside you. So let's talk about the introduction. Self-management is also referred to as self-control. This word is very important. Self-regulation, again important, is the ability to regulate one's emotions, thoughts, and behavior effectively in different situations. This includes motivating oneself and setting and work toward personal and academic goals. Now, the student with strong self-management are able to do different activities effectively. And why they are able to do different activities effectively? Because they have a nice time management skills. This all will work and will help you in future studies and work. So what kind of question can arise from this portion? What is self-management? And what you will write in answer? Self-management is referred, you will not write which. Self-management is referred to as self-control or self-regulation, and it is, we'll write here, and it is the ability to regulate one's emotions, thoughts, and behavior effectively in different situations. Now, let's move further. Session 1, Introduction to Self-Management. Once you are writing any examination, and after that particular examination you feel like, oh, if I had given some more time for my studies, I may have performed better. This kind of thought everyone is having in their own mind, right? So self-management involves understanding yourself, understanding what your interests and abilities, and even having a positive attitude, grooming yourself in order to develop self-confidence. And how you will be able to do this, how you will be able to achieve this? By time management skills. Now look into this picture. This person is having a nice spirit, nice mind, nice body, and the emotions. And this person is well organized and is having the ability to heal himself. So the person is in perfect control, right? One shall always be having this kind of picture for their own body, right? After that, self-management can also help in developing good habits, overcoming bad habits, reaching your goals, overcoming challenges and difficulties. Being able to manage yourself helps to avoid stress, which is majorly a problem among the students and even the working people, that they are not able to avoid stress. provides opportunity to get involved in fun activities. See, your studies are equally important as the fun activities are important, because if you will be having a healthy mind, then only you will be able to gain the knowledge which is around you. Now, self-management skills includes self-awareness. Now, what is self-awareness? The awareness of your own value, the awareness of your like, dislike, strength and weakness. Now, the self-control. Control on your behavior. Behave like a disciplined person. Self-confidence. Believing in yourself. Believe that you can do any task and you are not scared of taking any kind of risk. Problem solving. Understanding a problem and finding a solution using a step-by-step method. This is very much important. Always divide the problem into modules and solve the problems one by one. Then only you will be able to reach your goals. Now, self-motivation. You shall have an inner voice for motivating yourself. The external motivation shall not be required. Personal hygiene and grooming. Keeping yourself clean, healthy and smart is the personal hygiene and grooming. And whenever you are a groomed person, you will feel confidence inside you. Positive thinking, expressing uncertainty, affirmation even a tough situation. That is, if the things are uncertain, you shall be having an attitude where you are having affirmation kind of attitude towards every situation. Now the teamwork, working together with people and accomplish shared goals. That is, you are having a nice interpersonal skills. Right? After that, there is the activity. Go through it, and if you find any difficulty, come back to me. After this, there are the questions. Check your progress. Read the questions carefully. Circle the letter A, B, C, D that best answers to the question. That is MCQ. Right? Which of the following is not a self-management skill? Problem solving, bargaining, understanding self, confidence building. So answer will be B. Grooming is a term associated with time management, problem solving, neat and clean appearance, self-management. So it will be neat and clean appearance. Now shall I ask the question? Write a note on the factors influencing self-management. So I have already told you the factors. Now list 5 self-management skills. I have told you 8 self-management skills. Draw an outline of your right hand and label each finger with different factors that influence you in managing yourself. This is very nice activity. Do it. Okay children, let's move on to the session 2, that is strength and weakness analysis. Have you ever wondered that you get good marks in one subject, but yes, not in another subject? Knowing what you do well and not so well will help you in converting your weakness into strengths. So, you shall be aware of your own abilities and the strength which you are having. And also, the strength and weakness analysis help you in this process. Strength and weakness analysis begins with knowing yourself first. First of all, you shall be aware of yourself. Then only you will be able to get to know, okay, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. So, who I am shall be the first question. Then, what are your beliefs? What are your values? What are your dislikes? The background, opinion and likes. You should know yourself. Now, knowing yourself, it means understanding who you are, what you like, dislike, your hobbies, your interests, your weakness, your strength. So you shall be aware of all these things. Then, strength and weakness analysis. If you will analyze your strength and weakness, then being self-aware or the understanding who I am means looking outside or unusual characteristics such as our name, qualification, the relationship we have with others, and actually knowing our inner strength, that is hidden talent, skills, even weaknesses. See, you shall be aware of your outer sense and the inner sense, right? So let's move on. Now we'll talk about the strengths. Strengths are what we do well and in which we are very good, right? Weakness, which are the areas of improvement where some kind of improvement is required, some kind of work shall be done, right? After that, now see, by understanding ourselves, we can know what we can do and what we cannot do. That means the strength or the skill which we are having, we can get to know. Now, based on the information, plan what and how we are we can improve in ourselves. By improving, we will feel confident about ourselves. See, every time, whenever you are learning something, you are gaining something, you feel confident, right? See, there is an example. If you are sitting in a class of 40 students and ma'am is asking some questions, and if you are able to answer that, then you feel confident, right? Now, identifying strengths. How you will be able to identify your own strengths? So, take time off to think about what you do well. Now, think of anything that you are always good at. You score higher in that, and think about what others appreciate about you. See, sometimes others' appreciation works, right? So, think about what other people likes in you, and sometimes compliment you for that. Then identifying weakness. How you will be able to identify your weakness? So point out the areas where you struggle and what you find difficult to do, and look at the feedback you receive from others, and then be open to the feedback. Sometimes whenever you are receiving the negative feedback, you feel bad, but yes, you shall be always open to accept the negative feedback too, so that you can get to know, okay, which are the areas of improvement inside you. Now next page says that here are the few questions that can help you to find your strength and weakness. See, how am I different from others? What do I do better than others? What do others admire in me? And what makes me stand out? Now, the weakness. Where do I worry and struggle? Where and why do others perform better than me? What advice for improvement do I often receive from others? So these are the questions which you can ask for to yourself to get to know your strengths and weakness. Now, difference between interest and ability. See, if ability is lies in this area, the interest lies in a small area only. That is, interest is a part of your ability, but yes, interest stand out whenever it is if you have given 2 tasks and you want to choose one, then you will choose only your interest, right? So interest is a smaller part among your abilities. Now understand, interest is something that you enjoy doing. Interest may include activities that you do at school or in your free time which make you happy. Activities you are curious about or would do even if no one asks to do that. Activities you want to learn and would like to do in the future, right? So these kind of things are there if it is relating your any activity. So understand that that is your interest. Now ability, on the other hand, it is an acquired and natural capacity that enables an individual to perform particular task or the job with considerable proficiency. See, now interest, like wherever there is an interest, that proficiency may happen or may not happen, right? May be there or may not be there. But yes, whenever there is, like we will talk about the ability, we will talk about the proficiency, right? The perfectness. Now, sometimes interest may not match abilities. Those cases, you can either improve your abilities or follow some other path. For example, you may like cricket, but you may not be able to play due to necessary power or skills required to play the game. In that case, it is not necessary to try to become a cricketer. That means this particular diagram shall be of this kind, right? This is the ability. See, ability, you acquire the ability by your interest only, right? But interest is having a portion which may not like meet the ability, as like this example, right? So this is the portion where ability is lagging behind, but yes, you are interested in. Understood? After that, so there are the activities. You please perform the activity at home. And now the worksheet. Where are my interests? So try to do this, right? After that, we are having the worksheet for the ability, and then the session 3, self-confidence. Now we'll talk about self-confidence. It is a sense of trusting one's ability and self. If you are having the trust on yourself, if you are having the trust on your own abilities, then it will become a self-confidence. Okay. If you are an intelligent, hardworking, and talented person, but lack confidence and avoid taking initiative, then it may be difficult for others to recognize the talent. And that is why the teacher in the class always tells the student that you please speak out, you please tell the answers if you are able to tell that, right? After that, self-confidence can be developed through change in attitude and practice. The more you practice, the more you will become the perfect person, and then you will change your attitude, and it will help you in gaining the confidence. Now see, there is example of confidence and lack of confidence. Neeraj has difficulty in speaking English. He therefore avoided talking to his classmate. He believed that he can learn English by joining English speaking classes, and in few days he was able to speak English fluently. Now see, the person has put in the effort by joining the English speaking classes, and then there he has practiced more and more to speak in English, right? So this becomes the perfect person. Now Shalini was preparing for her final board examination. She feared that she will not get good marks in English because of her poor memory. He made her nervous before the exam, and she actually got poor marks in English examination because she was so afraid. That is why she had the dilemma that she will not be able to understand or learn the things, and that is why she got the poor marks in the examination. So the confidence which you are having means a lot. Now self-confidence is a quality we build when we believe in our strength to succeed in anything that we do in our life, right? People who are confident believe that they can do the given task for any situation, right? Now qualities of self-confident people. When the person is self-confident, then the person will have the self-belief, will be hardworking, will be having the positive attitude, will be committed towards the work which is given. Now let's move on. Building self-confidence. How you will be able to build your self-confidence. So there are 3 steps to build the self-confidence. One is appreciate achievements, accept the failure. Whenever you feel like yes, you have got something, appreciate that. But yes, whenever you are feeling like there is a failure kind of situation, accept that and practice more. Have a goal and take steps towards it. Whenever you are having a goal, you can take the steps toward that particular situation. Always look at the side, like the good side, and be happy. Don't be so negative, right? After that, given below are some factors that decrease self-confidence. So, when we think we can't do a particular task, then we feel like, okay, we are not having the confidence. When we keep thinking of our past mistake and we feel bad about it instead of learning from them, so we have this like lacking confidence inside us. When we expect to be successful at the first attempt, see, there can be hundreds of attempts, but one day by regular attempts you will be successful, right? Do not like think that only in the first attempt you need to be successful, right? That shall be the spirit, but after failures you shall not think like, okay, I can't do that. When we are surrounded by the people who have a negative attitude, it reflects in their speech, right? So negative attitude kind of people shall not be in front of you. So okay children, now in the next class we will be carrying from the positive thinking and we will finish off this chapter probably in the next video. And till then, keep your queries ready for this chapter, even for the chapter which we have done in the main book, that is electronic spreadsheet. And if you find any difficulty, do contact me on my number or you can ask your queries in the online classes. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.